Hi there, everyone, and welcome to another week of the Jolt Switch podcast here. Hopefully we've made our way through all the stupid fucking technical issues.
We're recording this again because we realized halfway through that we didn't press record. We didn't press it. You didn't press it.
No, I didn't press record.
You didn't press record. Well, take two.
So, this week we are looking at the what I call the Wayfaring World, the Pokemon Sword and Shield release, Chimchar Community Day, Cobalion and Terrakion, the upcoming event radar, because there is a whole bunch coming up, but we'll just ping things as they come into range.
Bing!
And, of course, all the details with Sylpharina and the different communities that we speak to here as well. Now, before we dive too far in, I just want to make sure that everyone is aware this podcast is powered by Patreon. It does enhance your Discord experience, so you can join our Discord for free. If you want a few more features there, you can take a peek at the Patreon and see what each of those different echelons offers. And so even for as little as $1 a month, you can help the PvP scene that we admin in our region. Any level of support does help immensely. And if monetary support isn't quite your thing, just make sure to drop a rating on Apple Podcasts or any of the other podcast pieces that you listen on that offer that capability to put that rating.
Just say what's up.
Yeah, just say what's up. Show us you like what you hear. And if you don't, you could let us know that too. And
you can go fuck yourself, San Diego. Say. Also, we're sick, so we sound like butt.
All the butt.
All the butt. So if you hear like, or like, in the middle, it's because we're dying.
We're slowly dying, and it's, yeah.
There it goes. It's been like literally 5 days of this. And it's apparently this cold going around for what, 4 weeks now?
It's difficult to edit this shit out when you cough so often. Oh my god.
Yeah, we're gonna call this episode Koffing. There you go. Done. You're welcome.
So, taking a peek at that Wayfaring World, as everyone I'm sure already knows, that Wayfarer system has been released to the world. I mean, we did touch on it last week with Pele Pogo. There's a lot of really cool and interesting pointers there that he left. So if you want to take a listen to last week's podcast, if you didn't hear it already, he'll show you and tell you how to use that system to its fullest. And I mean, if you can catch up to him with his... with all the Pokestops he's spoken to and nominated, I applaud you. But I mean, to use it on the same level as him, definitely take a listen. I mean, I've been doing the same thing. I've been diving in. It is only available to level 40 trainers, so anyone below that cap... I mean, I'm sure Niantic is slowly rolling this out.
Whatever.
Well, they did that with everything else before in the game.
Yeah, I'm
it's level 40 first, then it's level 35, then it's level, like, so, and you're almost at level 40, so really,
just being a butthole.
I know, you're just a little salty.
No, these flavors, I'm salty. I get it from you.
Yes.
You salty mofo.
So past that, we did have that Pokemon Sword and Shield release.
Yeah. You went at midnight to go get the game.
And I also found out while I was there that there was a...
Star Wars game.
A Star Wars game.
That you picked up for me.
Yes.
Yes, thank you. Here, you didn't have to, but it was very sweet.
It was also the midnight release, and for some reason there was so many available.
Because no one was there for it.
Because nobody knew.
No, all the nerds were there for the other stuff. Sword and Shield. Okay, I think we're done.
I think we're high on meds.
People are gonna be like, and goodbye. Sorry.
So, I mean, I've been playing as much as I can. We've been pretty tied up, pretty busy with a whole bunch of stuff going on in life, but I hope to pick it back up and see what happens. And I know you enjoy watching sometimes, watching me play.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I like to do with our joint Christmas gift. Yes. That's okay, though. Like,
you like to play, too.
I do, but how many times have I played on the Switch since we got it? I enjoy watching, and you said I enjoy playing, except I haven't had access to the actual Switch, because somebody plays it, and somebody takes it to work, and we're on different shifts, and yeah, my total game play on the Switch since we got it is about 20 minutes, and that's... Oh, shut up. And it's 20 minutes alone It's more when we play together because we play Mario Kart and like Smash Bros. And I enjoy that. I really do. But at the same,
Scott.
yeah, huh?
Played Smash Bros with Scott that one time.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was funny because we all suck except for you. So we're all dying, and Matt's just like na 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 na.
And then we went over to freaking Dana and Josh's, and Josh just smoked everybody.
That's because Josh
plays for a living.
Josh is Josh. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, like. You have your system, I have mine. Like, it's not like you're one day gonna come home, pick up my PlayStation, and start playing GTA.
Oh, no. I don't play PlayStation.
It's just not gonna happen.
It's not that I don't play PlayStation because I don't like PlayStation. I just...
There's nothing on it that interests you that much.
Yeah, I grew up playing PlayStation sometimes, but...
Oh. I don't know. I mean, it's probably more for me because I have friends that I play with. Like, we have a Call of Duty squad. I'm
the loner that plays alone.
Kind of.
Yes, entirely.
And I mean, like, I like running by myself too and doing my own thing.
Right.
Right? But it's more fun for me with my friends. And, you know, I can't punch people in the face in real life. So this is a great way
to release that
frustration. To release that, yeah. Plus, to me, is like watching a movie when you play, right? Because it's like different chapters and different things, especially when you're skilled at playing things. Like the game. I lost the game. But like playing games.
In case anyone missed that, she lost the game.
This is bullshit. But yeah, I do enjoy watching you play because you know what you're doing. I think with me too, like the only like open space game that I didn't get bored of is The Witcher.
You love that game.
The Witcher 3, oh my god. The more we talk about it, because this isn't the first time we've talked about The Witcher, the more we talk about it, the more I want to pick it up, but then you won't see me for 6 months. So I'm just kind of afraid to do it.
Oh, and it's on the Switch, but we're not getting that because then I'll never see the console again.
That's the thing. I mean, but I have a system with that game.
Yeah.
So I mean...
Which you gave to Dylan.
And Dylan, what? The game?
Didn't
what,
you
The
give
Witcher?
The Witcher to Dylan?
No. I gave him God of War, and he beat it in a week.
Oh. Yeah.
I was like, did you even eat? It was less than a week. It was like 3 days. And then he brought it back. Yeah, all he did was God of War. He was like, this is amazing.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah.
That's what they said when I got it. They're like, are you ready to not see her for a month?
Yeah, pretty much. And then again,
and then you never opened it.
I did, because we're so busy.
Yeah.
And I do like our interactions. And I know if I get into a game, it'll be like Penny when she started playing WoW. Oh my god, who am I? Like, what has happened?
Oh my gosh.
What year is this? So yeah, be careful what you wish for.
Moving through everything here, we did have that community day for Chimchar on Saturday.
Yeah.
That was a fucking train wreck.
It was a pain in the ass. Honest to God, though, I didn't see that many spawns, though.
No, it was brutal. On my slow community days, I catch 200 of the Pokemon for the day. This one, like I said last week, we were talking about staying home because it's cold. We were both already a little, like, I mean, I was already under the weather. I'm not sure if you were quite sick.
I was sick.
You were
sick.
Like last week?
Yeah.
So it was one of those, we're going to stay home. And then day of, like on Saturday, we were...
But we were both feeling like crap last week.
Oh yeah, last week already.
So like leading up to it, you already knew that it was not going to be an outside thing because we were going to die.
The amount of Stardust on that screenshot.
Jesus Christ.
I want that Stardust.
30 million?
30 fucking million Stardust.
What is he doing? Not playing PvP.
Not playing PvP.
Yeah. So we stayed home. Well, Matt stayed home.
You and your hair did.
Yeah.
I stayed home and regretted it because, like I said, low day 200, at home 43.
Ha!
43 Chimchar.
Yeah, but it's just at the same time, like, it's Chimchar.
Still, Stardust. That's why I do community days. I don't care what Pokemon it is. I drop a star piece and I catch as much as I can. I got 43. I need to recoup Stardust for the next Silverine tournament.
Is that like for the whole 3 hours?
Yes.
43?
43.
Okay, that's fucked because whenever I do a community day at home, I get at least 150.
And I dropped a lure.
That's crazy. Then something's off with the spawns. Because even me and Carissa were, we were downtown Guelph.
Oh, yeah.
We were surrounded by Pokestops, and I sent you my screenshots. It was empty.
Weird.
And everybody else, like, who stayed home that I know stayed home, like, not in our country, like, other countries, were okay. But I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I was not happy.
43 for 3 hours.
Fucked.
So that's
Sorry,
why I
guys.
was kind of frustrated.
Yeah.
And then right after, they then put the random Galarian Weezing Day.
It's a smoky boy!
Your favorite bong-looking Pokemon moving forward.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh my goodness.
What do I get? Can you imagine a bong like that? Okay, I'm gonna do a quick Google search, talk about whatever.
I didn't get to go out for that because, I mean, I had to go to work, but
I went out for you.
Yeah, you got to raid. I mean, I did some of the community day from here while you were traveling to get your hair done, and then you went out to get Galarian Weezing.
Well, because I was already out there and it was on our way home.
We still have not done Cobalion.
No, we have not. I tried, but there was so many
Weezing.
gassy boys,
Yeah.
smoky boys, that there was nothing. Like, we actually looked. There was none. Oh my god.
Is there actually a thing?
It's real!
Does it say 30 inches?
3D. It's 3D printed. That's amazing.
So mentioning Cobalion there has been a raid since the beginning of November. That will expire on the 26th at 4 p.m.
Oh, we
Eastern
have
Standard
time.
Time. We've got about a week. We need to do it next weekend. The issue with next weekend is we have a tournament on Sunday.
Yeah, but it doesn't start till 4.
5.
Sure.
Check-ins at 5.
There you go. So we can go out, get some shit, and then
Hopefully we're
walk the
feeling better.
dogs, and then head to the tournament. You know what I mean? Like,
Hopefully we're feeling better.
I'm starting to feel a little bit better, but not really. I mean, but that's because I've been doing extensive Polish shamaning. I've been drinking milk with garlic and butter and honey. You boil that shit together, and it tastes like sweet Alfredo sauce without all the spices.
Welcome to the Polish Shaman
Oh,
podcast.
hello! I will teach you the ways. And I made you the Polish tea that you hate so much, but actually makes you feel better. Just a couple cloves, a tablespoon of cinnamon, a teaspoon of ginger,
A shot of...
and a shot of rum. And you brew that shit together for 5 minutes and then chug it. You sweat for 2 hours, feel so much better. And those are my secrets. You each owe me $5.
Make sure to subscribe to Patreon.
Yeah. Oh my god, I need a Patreon section. Freaking Polish recipes.
Oh my
You will get one recipe per subscription. No.
Oh my goodness.
That'd be amazing.
So, past Cobalion, what is coming out afterwards is Terrakion, which is another one of the Swords of Justice.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, they call it a trio.
Yeah.
I'm using air quotes, but a trio.
Yeah.
There's 4 of them.
Oh. Is someone a shapeshifter?
I don't know what the 4th one is, because Gen 5 is just not my thing.
Are you sure there's 4 then?
Yeah, I like I talked about it before, like it was a trio. I mentioned all 3 of them. And then I realized, well, then people were talking about it being like, oh yeah, there's 4 of them, so yeah.
But is there 4?
Apparently.
So apparently we gotta do some fact checking.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, so there's apparently 4 of the Swords of Justice. The next one's coming out, Terrakion. He is a rock and fighting type boy.
Boy.
Which means that he has a myriad of weaknesses.
Yes.
So dumb.
So dumb.
The only fast moves he has are rock and psychic.
Yeah.
So, yes, he would be weak to fighting because he is, because he's fighting in rock type. So
Yeah, so it's weak to itself.
yeah, because fighting type doesn't resist itself, which
No.
is Lucario's biggest weakness is fighting because he's steel.
I can't resist you.
But what you need to keep in mind is that if it does have that psychic type fast move, he's gonna wreck all of your fighting types.
Get wrecked.
So what you'll want to bring is Psychic Boys.
Psychic Boys.
But again, there are 7 separate weaknesses that he does have.
Jesus, really?
Fairy, fighting, grass, ground, psychic, and water.
Fuck, eh? That's a lot.
I feel like I missed one. I don't care. There's a lot of weaknesses. Pick something, you'll do fine.
Oh my god, you sound like a 45-year-old mother that's been smoking for 6 years.
Welcome to being sick. Life sucks.
I wanted to say 60 years. I said 6 years.
I heard 60.
I totally said 6. I just booked it. Oh well.
So, in between Cobalion leaving and Terrakion coming, giggity.
Giggity.
Props to Ken. So we do have what's called the Super Effective Week event. So for all you noobs that don't know what type effectiveness is, this is your fucking time to learn.
Wow.
Well,
shots fired. Like,
well,
Jesus.
I'm tired of people just stepping into a gym and being like, I'm gonna use this. Why are you using that?
For funsies.
Congratulations, it has a lot of DPS, but if you want to do more damage, use type effective crap.
Are you done? Do you need, like, an adult? Wow, you sound angry.
I'm sick.
You should talk to someone about that.
Could you imagine trying to explain that to a shrink? I'm mad because people don't use the right things in video games.
Oh, man. Fuck.
But yes, this is your week to learn what you should already know. It's like a big rock, paper, scissors games. And it's the same. It's the same as, with the starters. Now, tying into starters and Sword and Shield, what I noticed in Sword and Shield is that your rival doesn't pick your weakness anymore.
Okay.
So I picked Sobble.
Yeah.
Because Sobble's my spirit animal.
Because cheese?
Cheese.
Same.
All the cheese.
All the cheese.
So guess what my rival picked?
Cheese?
Not Grookey, that would be my weakness, the grass type.
Yeah.
Scorbunny, the fire type. And then wonders why I smoke him every time.
Because he's adorable.
And then every time I use a water type Pokemon or water type move, it's super effective. Oh, you've learned your type advantages. I'm like, and you didn't when you started.
Are you talking about the AI in the video game?
Yes.
Are you fucking kidding me? This is what we're complaining about?
But every other game. For instance, if you pick, like we did, if you pick Charmander in Gen 1, what does your rival pick? Squirtle, to make your life difficult.
Well, yes, he picked Squirtle. Alright, but now, remember, we're in a time where everything's inclusive, so everyone needs an equal shot.
So an equal shot would mean that they pick Sobble as well.
Oh, god damn it. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they just changed it so it just,
Then again, I could be twisting it ever so slightly because your rival's name is Hop and you don't get to choose that. So maybe he picked the bunny because his name is Hop.
Does he pick it every time?
I don't know because
Well, just do some science. Ask Josh what his rival picked.
I don't know what Josh picked though.
Well, if Josh picked Scorbunny, right?
Well, then
and his rival picked.
But then your rival can't pick Scorbunny.
That's the thing, right? But if Josh picked Grookey.
Grottle.
Huh?
Grottle? Grookey?
Isn't it Grookey?
Grookey. Grottle is Turtwig's evolution.
You're
my bad.
Grottle.
I'm sick. I'm allowed to be wrong.
That. Oh my god. Wow, can I have that in writing?
I'm sick.
I'm allowed to be wrong.
I'm sick.
Oh, here we go. Here it comes. I'm gonna throw my snot at you now. Dick. But yeah, do some science. See what people pick.
Right.
And see what happens. Do a poll on our Insta. We'll see.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you'd have to do a answer a question-y thingy. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not that hard. That's what she said.
My god. Alright, so Super Effective Week event starts November 19th, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Runs till November 26th, which is when Terrakion starts.
Yes. And 2 days before I get to have my winter tires put on because everyone here is so busy to actually put them on.
So you will be able to find strong Pokemon for battling Team Rocket, and they say and other trainers, but that's assuming other trainers use the same shit as Team Rocket.
Yeah.
Most people don't, because Team Rocket sucks.
They do kind of suck.
You'll be able to find them in the wild, raids, as well as research tasks. Now, the bonus here is that you get ×2 Stardust for your PvP battles. And
Which is awesome.
To be clear,
for us.
PvP is person versus person.
Yeah. So you can't train with the gym leader.
No.
Right? You actually have to battle a friend.
Exactly. You will receive more potions and revives from Pokestops, because I know people have been bitching about that because of needing them for Team Rocket shit.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need them for PvP battles, which is where you're going to be battling to get your extra Stardust, so there's that.
Yes.
And you also get guaranteed charge TMs from Tier 3 raids.
There you go. That should make you smile.
Yes.
Since your grumpy ass has been grumpy.
More Stardust, more TMs. This is the event for me.
Yeah, there you go. Get hyped.
Another piece that I know you're going to enjoy about this event.
Mm-hmm.
New shiny Pokemon.
I know. I am waiting. I've been starved.
So shiny Tentacool and Tentacruel family.
I think they'll look so sick.
They're
sick.
It might be interesting.
Oh, it might be interesting. No, it's gonna look sick, okay? Like, as sick as you are right now.
You're so salty about, like, shinies in general. You got 2 shinies for Community Day.
I did get
and
2
you got a Seal and a Lillipup.
I understand that. And then this motherfucker gets a fucking... What was it? An Articuno and a Ghastly back-to-back?
From research task.
Research task. So fucking annoying. Like, I struggle. I grind. And you're just like, I don't care. Oh, boop. Look, a shiny. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Fucking James Woods. Like, get out of here. God. Fuck.
So, yeah. So, that's, might have got back-to-back shinies from research tasks. That might have happened. And the funny part is I got back-to-back weekly research task shinies, because the first one was a Moltres, the next one was Articuno, and then I got a Ghastly.
What?
First research task I got this month, shiny Moltres.
I quit. Do the rest of this by yourself.
The next week's research task, I got a shiny Articuno. And after I got the shiny Articuno to claim... So, I clicked it and I said encounter later, the day before, to get my task or whatever. So, I was finishing all my tasks. Next day, I actually went to do the claim thing. Shiny Articuno. I was like, oh, that's cool. Click random research task for Pokemon. What pops up? Shiny Ghastly.
Yeah, Jamie wasn't happy. He's pretty pissed. Yeah, that's our friend where I caught the shiny Ghastly at his wedding, and now Matt has one from a research task. That's the only one I'm missing in shiny to have the shiny legendary trio.
Yeah.
Is Articuno.
Yeah, because you got Zapdos.
I have Zapdos and I have Moltres.
I have none of them.
I have a 98 shiny Moltres.
I had none of them. I had none of them until this month.
I know.
No shinies.
Now you need a Zapdos, right? To complete
Zapdos,
your trio?
I'm pretty sure I need Kyogre and Groudon. So all of the ones that are coming from
I'm talking about the birds, though.
Yeah, the birds. The only one I'm missing now is Zapdos.
Is Zapdos.
Yes.
The only thing I'm missing out of everything is Articuno.
Yes, I know.
And Groudon. Because I have the shiny Kyogres. I have the Zapdos. I have the Moltres. But I don't have the Articuno.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I didn't get a shiny Kyogre. Or I know I didn't get a shiny Kyogre or Groudon. So
yeah.
When this month came around, I'm like, oh, all of them are shiny pops. I'm like, great, a month of me to collect candy. Whoop-de-doo. And then what do I get? Boing. Shinies for shinies I did not have.
Yeah, so both your boxes so far have been shinies.
Yes.
This is fucking bullshit. This happens every time. He's like, I don't care about shinies. I don't want them. He gets all the fucking ones that I want. Fuck it, I changed my mind. Right. I want a shiny Articuno for the Carbine.
Oh my god.
We need to do it during the event of cheaper trades.
Yeah, because that one's coming up. When is that? Friend Fest.
Zoe, what can I do for you? Come here. Oof.
Friend Fest is happening closer to the end of November, so on the 27th, it'll have a reduced trade cost. But we'll speak to that as the months go on. Like I said, this will be our event radar as opposed to speaking to everything simultaneously and confusing the hell out of you.
It'll just be little bit by little bit.
Little by little.
I think I'm going to get a little triangle.
Okay.
So when we do the radar, I'll just go ping.
Oh my
I'll get a little tambourine. Zoe, can you figure out what you want to do with life? Whether you want to lie down, you want to be on the podcast? No.
On to our Sylph Arena breakdown. We do have our tournament coming up this weekend, so make sure you make your way out to Patent Social. Our community is the Pogo KWCG.
Yeah.
So that will be taking place on November 24th.
Mm-hmm.
And it is for the Ferocious Cup. So
Yes.
make sure you bring the proper team.
For the Ferocious Cup.
Check-in starts at 5, so you can head over to Patent Social, test out that menu, because, it deserves to be tested out.
Mac and cheese. Mac and cheese.
You want the funnel cake, though.
I want all of it. I want to put the mac and cheese on the funnel cake. Oh my god.
Good times.
Yeah, I'm just going to stop.
I think we've got 16 people RSVP'd
I'm
on
actually
the
just
website
checking right
now.
now. Yeah, we're at 16. It's pretty good. We need one more, and it'll be the biggest one we've had. Yeah.
I'm not sure if anyone hasn't signed up yet.
No, Phil has, because I was going to be like, fucking Phil. Well, Serenix.
Serenix might come out. I don't know if he's...
And Humanoid.
And Humanoid, yeah.
I'll message Humanoid.
So that'll be definitely interesting, especially if we get one of our biggest tournaments yet. That would be awesome.
That would be awesome. I'm just hoping that it keeps continuing to be the way it is, where we actually have room and it's not super busy. Well, I think they know that this is what we do, so they don't put like an event on that day.
And when I called for the reservation, I said we have 15 signed up at this point.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh yeah, we like okay." I put them as a co-host for the event.
Yeah, they accepted it.
So they accepted the fact that they were a co-host. So when I called about the reservation, they're like, "Oh yeah, you're good."
Okay, and then you told them that we have like 15.
So I said we had 15 signed up at this point, but we might push 20.
Yeah.
It could be a possibility. And they're like, "Okay, that's great. So we'll have tables. That's not a problem."
Yeah, that's cool.
So yeah, definitely come out, because I mean, Patent Social is a great place for us to host. I mean, they've been really great. I mean, and the food is fantastic too.
Oh yeah, so good.
So I mean, and if you need some of that secret sauce to battle, they have that too.
They have that too. You're welcome, Phil.
Next tournament that we'll be taking a peek at is the That's So Ferocious Cup from Pokemon Go Kanagan. They're hosting their second tournament this month at the Bar 1 Food and Drink within the Sandman Hotel. That is in Kelowna, BC. So if you're not from there and you're going to be out there and you're tuning in, make sure to check it out. Their check-in time does start at 6:30 Pacific time.
Yes.
And their tournament starts at 7 Pacific time. And again, that is on November 26th. So is that like Tuesday?
I think so.
I know that they did have a little bit of difficulty with the previous tournament. They only had 3 people show up.
Aww.
So
it takes a while.
It does take
That's
time.
The thing. Like, it takes so much time.
As organizers that have done this from day one, when
From our apartment.
Oh my goodness, it takes time.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, they've got all the right things in their community. I mean, I'm part of their community too, so I know that they're doing everything that they can. And I mean, I'm more than happy to help, and they know that too. They've been reaching out to me, so that's cool too.
Yeah.
So what is coming forward? The Timeless Cup was announced.
Timeless.
So that will start up as of December 1st, and will actually run into January.
Oh shit! Okay.
Because I guess they knew that there would be some like holidays and people trying to squish
some like
tournaments.
holidays, dude.
Holidays,
there's Christmas, there's New Year's, Boxing Day, all the shit.
New
Like
Year's Eve,
at
all
least
these
for
things.
I find the week from the 22nd to the 2nd of January, like it's over. Like that's off. You like off the table. So if anything, we're gonna have to have our tournament either before or after.
Yeah.
Depending on everybody, right?
So they have extended it to January 8th.
Okay, that might be okay.
Give them a whole extra week.
All right.
To try and sort of assist with everyone doing everything for all of these holidays that are taking place in December.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Now, I really enjoy this cup. I misread the information at first. At first, I thought it was you pick your starter, and then you have to pick within that generation. But what it is you need to pick a starter.
Yeah.
You can only have one starter on your roster.
But do you have to have a starter?
Yes.
Oh.
You have to have one starter. And there are a lot of types and stuff that aren't allowed.
Yeah.
But that one starter isn't pressed by those rules.
Well, yeah, because he could be, he could have those typings. But they're exempt as starters.
Exactly. So, for instance, flying type isn't allowed, but you can still pick Charmander, which is evolved to a Charizard, which has flying type.
Yeah.
And it's allowed because it's one of your starters. But
get ready for my blast burn, bitches.
You can only have one starter.
Correct.
So you need to... Do you want a Venusaur? Do you want a Charizard?
I mean, mine's always going to be a Charizard because that's who I am.
Do you want a... But there's 4 different generations to pick from for the tournament.
I understand that, but I just... It's like you were saying, that you stick with what you like. You know what I mean? You've had your Charmander since you caught it. Well, Charizard is my favorite Pokemon. So it is what it is. Whether it serves my team or it doesn't, it comes with me.
So always got to make... What I'm suggesting for people that are trying to build teams at this point, pick your starter first.
And then build around it, fill in the weaknesses. Well, there you go, right?
Yes.
So that's what I'll be doing. Because I already have my starter. Clearly!
Now, what you need to keep in mind within the tournament itself is that there are a lot of bans, Pokemon and typings that are not allowed.
Yeah.
So, fighting type... Normal type, which means that you can't use that Vigoroth that you would have used in the Jungle Cup.
Yep.
Normal type using fighting moves.
Yep.
Fairy type, flying type, steel type, and psychic type are actually not allowed. Oof. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Which really, really limits what you can pick, but it sort of focuses you on other things. There are specific Pokemon that have been removed as well. Umbreon and Sableye, because those guys are just friggin' powerful. And other things that aren't allowed are Gen 5, so that's to be Gen 1 through 4, as well as the Legendaries, Mythicals, Alolans, and Galarian.
Ooh, holy shit.
Yep.
That's a lot.
So Deoxys is out because it's a Mythical.
Yep.
Mew and Mewtwo are out. If you could get a Mewtwo under the cap. All those guys that would be really, really powerful. Giratina, if you can get it under the cap, which is a tank. All gone.
Wow. Well, I mean, that makes you just strategize more, though.
Exactly.
Which I kind of like.
Dragonite's gone because he's flying type.
Damn it.
Right? There's so many different pieces. Just sometimes because of typing, sometimes because of, like, what they are.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a difficult tournament to pick from, but it's going to be a lot of fun. And the bonus to it as well is that we do have a tournament. The first look at the Hive, which will be the first Timeless Cup, it will be on December 1st.
There you go.
So it's going to be the first tournament.
Boom. Done.
Boom, right away. So it is being hosted by Go Live. We are going to be live on an app called Mixler under Jolt Switch, so you can take a search and look into us. We will be live streaming audio of the tournament. We'll be able to see the screens and everything, so it'll be like a radio broadcast. So if you're listening while you're playing, you can tune into us. We'll be able to give you a play-by-play of what is happening. You can have Mixler running on your phone in the background. You can lock your screen with it and everything. It was something I really wanted to focus on finding. Yeah. That way you didn't have to have your phone open or it in the front.
Or like the app running, like YouTube. You can't close YouTube and have the song playing or whatever.
Exactly. So it's very much like Spotify. If you listen on Spotify, you can have it open in the background playing while you're doing whatever else you're doing.
Because, radio broadcasts are timeless. And we're taking it back.
Yay.
Hey.
So that will be available there. I'll make sure to have the link to that channel in the description. We will be present. The check-in time is at 12:30. And tournament will start at 1:30 there. And the link for the tournament will be in our episode description as well. Alongside the Mixler link to be able to tune into us. Because you'll be able to be present this time.
I will be. I'll be there. I'll be there.
Love you when you're sick too.
Why?
Because you're so cute.
Because I can't talk?
No, because you just sing randomly.
I do. Which I probably shouldn't, because it's really bad for my voice.
It's funny because you don't sing randomly in other times.
I do.
Not as much as when you're sick.
I guess because I'm trying to, keep spirits up a little more when we're sick.
Because I'm a grouchy.
You are a grouchy piece of shit. No, you're not a piece of shit, but you're grouchy as shit. Well, you know what, though? It is proven that men actually take colds and sickness harder than women. So, the man flu is totally, a real thing. because we're different. And I get that. So your immune system gets hit differently than mine. Yeah. Plus, you haven't been drinking the Polish remedies long enough. So when we're done with the podcast, I'll be making some milk and garlic.
All right, well, winding down here for this week, just make sure you tune in to us on Spotify, Google, and Apple Podcasts. Those are sort of the main ones that we are out on. We do have a whole bunch of other places that you can reach us, but just search for Jolt Switch. We'll pop up there.
Yeah.
You can like, follow, and subscribe on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. I'm going to be honest, it's been a while since I've been on Twitch.
Same.
It's been ages. I should probably get back on there and stream a little bit. Do some battles and everything. You can always send us an email at joltswitch@outlook.com, and you can leave us a voicemail by clicking that link in the description there. I'm seeing that we don't have any voicemails, which I know it takes time to get there. But if you want to have yourself heard, have any details of anything that you've been going through, by all means, drop us a voicemail. You're going to say, tell you a story.
Tell me a story, because Matt's just grumpy. He doesn't tell me stories.
I am a grouch.
I'm gonna lock you in your room. You can stay in the bedroom. I'll stay out here with the dogs. This is where the fun is.
Thanks for listening. Tune in next week. Hopefully we'll be better.